So I'm here in Providence, Rhode Island, just hanging out in my beautiful hotel room. I'm about to head out for dinner, and I'm going to a place that pretty much brought me here to Providence. I'm going to El Forno, which is not only one of the most notable restaurants in Providence, Rhode Island, they pretty much invented a whole style of pizza. I am talking about grilled pizza. Chicago may have deep dish, there's New York style, Detroit style, Neapolitan, so many different kinds of pizzas, but grilled pizza is pure Providence. I've never had it, so excited to try it. Because El Forno is such a popular restaurant, getting a reservation there can be a challenge. When I booked my train tickets about 2 weeks ago, the only reservation, the best time I could get, was 9:15 at night. Not the ideal dining time, but I did get lucky today. I got a call from the restaurant at around lunchtime saying that they had a reservation that opened up. So now I get to dine at 8 o'clock instead of 9:15, which means I get to eat my grilled pizza much sooner, and that makes me very happy. And speaking of which, it's about time to head to the restaurant. And here it is, the legendary El Forno, a Providence institution for over 40 years. At El Forno, there are a few standard pizzas on the menu as well as some seasonal options. Since it was my first time at the restaurant, I thought it was best to try one of the classics. I just ordered and got the classic pizza margarita. It didn't take long for the pizza to arrive at my table, but because of my excitement, I neglected to get any footage of the whole pizza before I started eating. It's not the standard circular pie and it isn't sliced. So the pizza isn't cut at all. I have no idea how the hell to eat this. I was given a fork and a pretty serious looking knife, so I started cutting. This was certainly more of a fine dining pizza than what I'm typically used to. I tried folding the pieces I cut out, but quickly realized that I needed to be careful. The way the toppings are added, especially the tomato sauce, means that they're not as embedded into the pie as a traditional pizza. As a result, tomato sauce fell out of my slice and onto the white tablecloth, which I tried to hide from my waitress out of embarrassment. I am making a mess. Despite this, I was absolutely loving what I was eating. The texture was fantastic, but combined with the quality ingredients and unique cooking method made this a truly special pizza. As the name implies, a grilled pizza is unique in the way that it's cooked. The dough of the pizza is simple. It's flour, water, yeast, and salt. It's spread out very thin after a slow fermentation and placed directly on the grill before any toppings are added. Very quickly, the pizza puffs up and takes on a char. It's then flipped over so the other side can achieve the same. Finally, the toppings are added while the pizza is still directly on the grill. Since the pizza is cooked on a charcoal fire grill, the heat source varies in temperature, resulting in a variety of textures that range from really crispy to slightly chewy. I enjoyed this variation, but overall I would say that the pizza was mostly crispy, which is exactly how I prefer it. The toppings of tomato sauce, fresh herbs, 2 cheeses, and extra virgin olive oil packed a flavorful punch and weren't subtle by any means. I absolutely love this pizza. It was truly one of the best and most original that I've had all year. After finishing, my very nice and thoughtful waitress placed a towel over the mess I made so that my photos would come out better. I really appreciated this. Finally, it was time for dessert. I got the poached cranberry cobbler with walnut biscuits, creme anglaise, and fresh whipped cream. This cobbler, so good. The cobbler was so fresh and warm. The tartness was nicely tempered by the cool and sweet creme anglaise and whipped cream. I couldn't have asked for a better ending to my meal at El Forno. This dinner was fantastic. El Forno lives up to the hype. My dinner was phenomenal. I loved it. That pizza was so unique, so original. You know, I love traditional pizza though, but it's so refreshing to try something that's just so completely new and different. I mean, a lot of the ingredients on the pizza were things that I'm used to though, but how it was prepared, That was unique. That was original. That was so good. And plus, as a restaurant by itself, it's a really great place. I'd love to go back just to try some of their pastas or main courses, because all of the food there, from what I saw on the other tables, looked amazing. And the service was so good. My waitress was excellent. So yeah, I'm feeling happy. It was a great pizza, another legendary pizza restaurant checked off the list. This was fantastic. I can't wait to return to El Forno because they truly offer something that I really can't get somewhere else. Well, there are other grilled pizza places in Providence, so you know, take everything I say with a grain of salt. I'm sure those places are really good as well and worth trying. So all I can say is the pizza at El Forno was excellent. It's so worth it. I loved it, and I appreciate a place doing something original, unique, being innovative. And this is just a phenomenal restaurant by itself. El Forno, excellent establishment, a Providence institution. I'm so glad and happy that I ate here. Fantastic.